Hello ladies and gentlemen, I thought we would, as it's Sunday, just take a relaxed approach today with this video, and it's all to do with Marvel's The Eternals. It's a fascinating thing to watch unfold. This is a movie that had utterly, really quite bizarre and lame marketing. A trailer is there designed to really hype you up, right? Get you invested in the project. Also tease a little bit of the story, at the very least, some narrative elements. Some. These trailers did nothing. Nothing for me, seemingly nothing for most people. Like, I did some trailer reactions to them. The comments coming through were like, what is this movie? You know, this is like, well, it's just checkbox the movie, isn't it, really? And then all of the praise started coming out from critics who had done the advanced screenings. And it was all very much the same. In fact, you could literally spot check each Twitter response was, oh, it's a very different Marvel movie. This Marvel movie is so different. Different. Unique. That was the talking point that critics were given by Disney and Marvel. Make no mistake, that is something that happens. And now they're running cover again, basically. And I just think it's utterly hilarious. It's funny. This is the first Marvel movie to drop to rotten on Rotten Tomatoes. Now, Rotten Tomatoes doesn't matter, right? But it's a good way when you're assessing directly like for like. So if you look at all the other Marvel movies, not rotten. This one, rotten. And then everything else now that's coming out about it is just hilarious. Like this, they are pushing this hard. And you know why? Because they probably wasted a ton of money on this movie. A ton of money. So I thought we'd just take a look at it, because it is, I mean, it's funny. I'm not going to lie. Like, I find this to be quite comical. Mainly because of the reaction off the back end of it seems very desperate. I don't particularly find it funny that it's rotten on Rotten Tomatoes. That is not comical to me. But it's the reaction. Very reactionary from Disney and Marvel. Both very reactionary. So here we have it. I mean, you know, critics' consensus is always an ambitious superhero epic that soars slightly more often than it strains. Eternals takes the MCU in an intriguing and occasionally confounding new directions. But it's hit 59% on Rotten Tomatoes. Right? 59% on Rotten Tomatoes. And this is supposed to be kicking off the next few elements of the MCU. This is like phase 4 to phase 5. And then, ladies and gents, we start getting things like this. Kamal Nanjiani responds that the movie's been review bombed because of LGBTQ plus content. No. That's not why it's been review bombed. And it's not a review bombed. People just went, this movie's crap. It's garbage. So, you know, and it's these kind of comments here. You know, you get Kamal Nanjiani like tweeting this out, just going, looks like we're upsetting the right people. Eternals opens November 5th. Eternals has been reviewed, bombed. Get some better English there, please. That's pretty bad English, I'm not going to lie. As an Englishman myself, that is quite frustrating. It has been review bombed. Receiving hundreds of one-star reviews from users criticising the movie's LGBTQ plus representation, despite not having watched the movie. Reviews and details. Now, would there be some review bombing? Yeah, sure. But that doesn't... The fact that it's... the fact that we've got a movie that is sitting at 59% is not good either. That indicates that... Or did all of them... Did they review bomb it as well? Did they review bomb it, ladies and gents? You know? Like, I can't really see them being the reasons why it was all completely reviewed. But, I mean, it's not. You know? It didn't hit that because of any other major reason. It's just shocking. It's just absolutely shocking. You might notice the exposures just going all over the place. Can't do much about it. I'm trying to fix it manually, but it's been a pain in the ass. I'm just going to let it auto do it. So you're going to see it wish-wash. I'm going to have a big, bright splodge in my face. We do things differently here on Sundays. But it's not only that. It's the fact that they're just revealing all of this. Eternals writer reveals that multiple versions of the movie's post-credit scenes were considered. Now, we get this for a lot of movies that come out. We always get these kind of... this marketing push, and it is a marketing push. Oh, we'll reveal this, we'll reveal that. But this is quite excessive. You know, apparently there's 2 that feature in the... There was about as 9 post-credit scenes considered. And then they just went, oh, we'll just leave 2. And then we get, you know, stuff like this. Eternals Critics TV spot features plenty of praise and some stunning new footage, despite it not being that praised anyway by critics. Because the embargo's lifted, and that's the thing. The embargo was actually quite late for this. As Kamal Nanjiani says, it opens 5th of November, right? Now, the 5th of November, you would expect them, if it's only just really lifting, because when was it lifted? I don't know when the exact embargo was lifted, but it's not that far. And then Nanjiani actually deleted this tweet as well, which is just, why would you delete it? I thought you were proud of yourself. Unless you got told to delete it, of course. But yeah, then having this stuff drop now and being like, oh, you know, oh, it's so amazing, we all love it, blah, 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 blah. It's like, if you don't know. Is this Marvel's first official flop that we can all actually universally go, yeah, they flopped with this? I think so. You know, even this. Eternal star Barry Keoghan teases some action-packed deleted scenes. It's like, who cares? Like, what are you doing? They're deleted scenes. Now, this stuff this is Marvel, remember? Like, again, this stuff's normal for other companies. This is Marvel. They don't normally drop all of this stuff coming out there. Like, not that much. They're going mental on this. Really, really pushing it hard. And that just indicates, you know, an insincerity, I believe. I think that's the best way to describe it. It's very insincere, isn't it? You know, and he's like, oh, I did a few good stunts that I don't think made it, probably for the right reasons. We do see some stunts I did do myself, but there were a few more that were kind of cool. I hope people see. He's a good guy, actually. I've interviewed him. He's a nice chap. I interviewed him for American Animals when I reviewed that film. He's a nice dude. No slight on Barry either. It's good for him to obviously get, you know, better roles. Probably not the best one for him though. So there you go, ladies and gents. I just thought this would be a fascinating... like, there's so many articles about this. You know, this is just a small selection. These 5 articles that I picked out. 5 articles is a small selection. There is so much more. Because they really want this thing to succeed. And it's not gonna. It's just not gonna. I think this is Marvel's first official flop that most people could universally agree with. I just think they just missed it. What a big miss. Let me know what you guys think though down below. Like I said, we do things a little bit differently here on the weekend. A bit more chilled, a bit more discussion based. And apparently, fucked up exposure. So never mind. Let me know what you guys think though down below. If you're new here, please do hit subscribe. And if you want to see more of what I get up to in my day-to-day life and things like that, follow me over on Instagram at MissedAgeReviews. Would love to have some more individuals over there, as well as on my Twitter at MissedAgeReviews. Thanks so much though, guys. Take care.